Hey, what is going on, everyone? Today I'm stopping by to check the AC, the massive AC KvK here. Checking from the 2293 side, just to see how our friends are doing on this side here. Thank you all for stopping by. Let's see, I think overnight, SIP did gain some ground up to this fort here, and also to this fort, so they've lost a little bit of territory along the way here. So all of this territory yesterday when I was watching, SIP was down here, so they pushed along here in this section. So it seems like they've lost some ground overnight. They've also pushed down here as well, so they've lost a little bit of ground here as well. While it's on the 3505 side, they're still in the same place. There was a flag connecting here, so that this little patch of territory, if you like, belonged to 05, but they've lost that as well, which is not a big deal. Further to the right, there was a flag here touching, I believe it was, yeah, so there was a flag here from 35, but that's now gone, which is okay for them as long as 1473 don't build into that zone and try to burn them there. So they need to keep an eye on this area. But yeah, that's the map overview for now. So let's dive on in and see what we can find, if there's any fighting. So looks like it's more uptime for 73 than it is for the folks in 2293 and their allies in the war camp here, because they're getting burned on all fronts. Flags are going to be disappearing as well. So yeah, it seems more of an uptime for 73 than it is for our friends here. There's a Shapur rally here and then Attila, so Shapur versus Attila. And we know who's going to be the victor here, because there's absolutely no field whatsoever for 05 here. Cortex looks like he's by the flag. Is he filling? Looks like Cortex is filling, so he's trying to keep this flag alive single-handedly, it seems. But there it goes. Flag is down. That's the swarm. Want to see what the rally did. That's a swarm as well. There it goes, the rally and the garrison. So Attila David is the garrison, and who was the rally here? These are, looks like all swarmers. Yeah, all swarmers, man. Wow. Big loss for the swarmers, isn't it? Kind of even on the KP side. Obviously more deaths for the swarmers here. These are all swarmers. So Garrison did okay, obviously because of the swarm, right? But Garrison popped. Maybe throughout the day we'll see whether or not 05 and 93 along with their campmates, get a little bit more active here, because 73 is doing a lot of work regaining all the territory that they've lost overnight. So the flag that was here is disappeared now. So that flag is gone. Bit of a back flagging going on here from these guys as well. Where's 73 heading to? Looks like they're heading over here for another flag. So not a lot of presence here for 2293 and their campmates right now, because it seems they're in their downtime. I think 2293 is mainly American, right? So 43 is obviously getting the better of them right now. But we're taking the perspective here from the 2293 side. But we can look at the other side of the map as well if you guys need. So the ground that they've lost, they lost loads and loads of territory, to be fair. It did get burned on this flag here 22 minutes ago. But not a lot of field presence here from that war camp from 2293's side. I think they're just KP chasers over here, I suppose. There's no objective there because 73 has already completed the objective. There's not enough players on the field right now for 05 to do any objective on this flag here. So just a bit KP. It looks as if 73 is coming up top here to do some work. Yeah, there's more players streaming up top here, so it looks like they're gonna go for a flag or something. Maybe this flag that's repairing. That could be the play. So a lot of work needs to be done from the SIP war camp and also the 05 side as well. Their allies. They're still blocked out from the level 6 pass, so there's no entry into Orleans for them at current. But that could change because this is a long, I think it's a week worth of fighting in this zone prior to the past 6s getting opened up, so still a long way to go yet. And they're losing in the field here, obviously, because it's just overpowered. There's more and more field here for 73. So I guess, hey, good morning, Evil. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. How is it going, mate? We're doing an early morning stream here. No work today, yay! So I get to do it all over again today. Always good to see you, Evil. So as I've mentioned in the early part of the stream, I'm covering the 2293 side here. And the reason for that is because I want to see how the boys and girls are doing on this side here. Yesterday when I was streaming this KvK, 2293 got themselves a lot of territory up to this fort. So all the flags that was here belong to 2293 and their war camp, right? Along here as well, so they got themselves all into this patch of land here as well, and they've pushed this flag, so they had this ground as well, so they've lost all of this section here back to 73 and their war camp, but they're still trying to push their way through to get to this level 6 pass. That's their objective right now, but downtime is a killer. Yeah, I'm streaming on the vertical and I'm streaming on the horizontal one as well. So you can find the horizontal stream by clicking onto the vertical one. Hey, cheers for that, Evil. Yeah, so I'm using horizontal and vertical. So all you have to do is to click onto the live stream and that will take you to the horizontal stream, and you can find it there as well. You share a new code? What code you got? Where did you share it? Oh, okay. Cheers for that, buddy. I'll reclaim that later. I don't know if I can claim it now. Actually, let me see. I think I can actually add to my page to claim it. Let's have a look. Let's redeem Evil's code and see if we get a lump of coal or we got something good. Yeah, hey, we got a mail. Hey, cheers for that, Evil. What did we get? So we got ourselves some speed ups. Yay, nice one. Awesome. Cheers, mate. So this rally on this flag, obviously I think this flag might go down given the amount of field there from 73, but the rally seems to be getting a little bit saucier. Maybe 2293 and their campmates will defend this one. So Ivor and Scipio Emilianus rally. Yeah, it looks like they're going to defend this flag, right? Yeah, the rally's getting swarmed down here. Ooh, okay. 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 I wasn't expecting that, actually. I was expecting the flag to be burnt here, but it seems like 2293 managed to muster up people from the woodworks here. So people literally crawled out from these resource nodes or wherever they were hiding, because now they seems to have the numbers compared to what they had before, right? So well done to 93 and their campmates here. Good job. Good job indeed. But they've got a lot of work to do because everything that they've earned overnight is all lost. So now they've got to make up for all of that again. And that's the weirdness about downtime and having, you know, these past fights and stuff opening when it's a weekday or, you know, work day for most people. But that's just the game. Whether or not there's any contingency from the developers to change that, I don't know. Don't think that will ever change, right? Having a weekend fights. Weekend is too short, right? Let's look at how the rally did here and the garrison actually. So how did that do? garrison did well, obviously, because the rally was getting swarmed down, right? Some reinforcement going in here as well. So some reinforcements in. More dead for the rally compared to the garrison, obviously. But they did pretty good. Swarmers.
Got your text at 2 a.m. I can't wait to see you smiling through the screen again. Feels too good to be true. The way you light up every room, I'm falling deeper into you. Every moment feels brand new, and all I want is more with you. More with you. Have you ever thought? Have you ever wondered what it would be like if you had it all? Everything we dream, ending it, shining like a fever, standing side by side. We could have it all. Could have it all. Every step is pulling me closer to your fire. Heartbeat racing, lifting me higher and higher and higher. But you, I'm falling deeper, it's you. Every moment for coming, and all I want is more with you. All you. Have you ever thought? Have you ever wondered what it would be like if you had it all? Everything makes sense. Shining like a fever, spring you standing side by side. We have it all. Got your text at 2 a.m. Have you ever thought? I can't wait to see you then. Have you ever wondered? Smiling through the screen again. What it would be like if we now we're standing here and we have it all. Light up every room, everything we dream. I'm falling deeper into you. Shining like a fever.
Yes, they do, Evil. You know, if you think about it, yesterday, last night when we were streaming, it was their downtime. But it seems they definitely have a lot more field compared to what 93 and their campmates have, right? So a big field presence here for 73 for sure. Ooh, fully loaded. Thank you. So I don't know. I think in this exchange here where 73 now is posturing up ready for this another attempt on the flag, 93 might lose this time around because they've got so much more field people here right now as well. But we'll see. We'll see if they manage to get the burn on this flag here. That's getting repaired currently.
I would like if you would spend some time with me. And I would like for
So whilst we wait for the rally here, I can't see the rally just yet, so it should be coming any moment now, right? So who's got the Duke here? Is he the one doing a rally? I'm not sure. Well, actually but maybe this line is going to this city, so it could be this one here as well. Who's going to be launching that rally, the Archer rally? Yeah, no more lines going to any cities over here, so it's either going to be this city here that the rally is going to be coming from. Is that the player who did the first rally? Let's have a look here. No, different player did the infantry rally here. So yeah, I'm just chilling. Like I said, no work today for me, so I'm just doing a quick live stream here, maybe for an hour and a half too. And then I've got some errands to run. So we're checking out the point of view here from our friend's side in 2293 under campmates. See what they can do in the morning here against the 73 onslaught, right? Certainly a lot more field for 73, so they should press home the advantage here. I'm spinning my accounts. Oh, you're doing the rotation on your farms and stuff, yeah? Sending out your gatherers and all that kind of good stuff. I'm yet to do that this morning, actually. I've got like, what, 3 farm accounts plus my main, so... And I'm making 2 other farm accounts because, oh my god, the resource drain in top seed, A seed KvKs are just ridiculously high. So at some point as well, I need to get my farms out, but I haven't done it yet today. So they're clashing here, but nobody seems to be. Where's the sad face? A lot of sad face seems to be going back on the 73 side, maybe. A lot more sad faces going the other way, right? So even though they've got like a lot more people on the field, they're the ones getting more sad face. Couple here from the 2293 side. 12 farm account plus 3 accounts in 4058. Wow. So that's 15 accounts. That's crazy. That's insane, mate. I can't even think beyond having 4 accounts. You know, how do you do it, man? How do people run so many different accounts and having busy lives as well? It's just crazy. So in 4058, yeah, is that like a restart for you, Evil? And the accounts that you got in 58, yeah, are they, what power are they at? So they like your restart account or mains? What are they? Oh, KvK1 and grab the 1.5. Oh, so you want to grab that city skin? Okay. 55 on 2 farms. Okay, at 1.5. I get you. Boy, I don't think I could. I don't know. I personally don't feel I could manage the KvK 1 experience again. Playing KvK 1 all the way through to the Season of Conquest. I couldn't do that, man, for sure. And I don't think, when I started playing Rock as well, I never did KvK 1. My memory somehow seems to recall we did Light versus Darkness, and that's the entry into Season of Conquest, right? So I don't remember doing any of the previous KvKs leading up to that point. But looking at what Chadsky and what Billet and other people are doing for like in the restarts and stuff, I just couldn't do it, man. Playing with Epic Commanders and Mina and Double C, nah. I'll take the Season of Conquest, thank you very much. Already T4. Okay, need some XP. Managed to grab the skin, so let me see if I can reach KvK 1 to fight. What skin is it, Evil? Are you able to share it in the chat so I can have a look at it, a quick look? Because I'm not familiar with skin that you're talking about. Maybe I am familiar. I'm just not sure which skin you're on about. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay, you shared it in the group chat. Let me have a look. Oh, you haven't done it yet. I think you're just saying you're going to share it in the group chat. No worries. So Attila versus Attila. Attila David and the Garrison versus Attila Subotai with a rally here from... Who's rallying? Okay. I thought it was going to be... I don't know who I think it was going to be the rally. No, Solar is a Garrison, isn't it? Or is she rally as well? No worries there, Evil. Cheers for doing that, mate. So 93 under allies got the burn here. Awesome. Let's have a look at the report. Oh dear. Swarmers. So there you have it. The rally just edged out the Garrison in terms of KP here. Deads are kind of like fairly... Nah, I would say, yeah, okay. So the rally doing work. So objective done there for 93 and their campmates. Where to next? Where are you guys going to be heading to next? Looks like 03 is getting a little bit active here as well. Some more fighters here turning up from 05, sorry. Looks like Cortex is in the field here somewhere fighting. His power is going down, so he must be on the field fighting here. Oh yeah, this one. I remember this is such a long time skin. This is one of the OG skins, right? But I get it. Is that just for an achievement? Is that the reason why you want that skin? Just for an achievement in the... So it's a nice skin though. From one of the OG skins, it's really one of the nicer ones to look at for sure. VIP 8, oh my god, these accounts evil, they're so young. Oh bro, I could not do what you done.
Tears on my cheeks, wiping more just in time to pretend I'm doing fine and turn around and want you to call me up. Why don't you?
Yeah, you definitely a nice skin. It's one of the nicer ones to be fair. But I don't remember what sort of stats is it given. I believe it's called something Lotus, isn't it?
Where you stay, baby? Do you have to go? I know I said so, but now I don't know what it is.
Well, good luck grabbing them skins, man. Cav attack. Oh yeah. So I am right. My memory isn't that bad after all. I know it's some Lotus business on the skin there, and you're getting Cav. So I'm guessing are you going as a Cav main or you running 1-1-1? How many marches are you planning to run? And what's going to be your main troop type? Obviously, given it's a Cav skin, I'm taking it you're running all Cavs. Is that what you're doing, or are you going to go Cav infantry archers?
Baby, wait, baby. Will you wait, baby? My head is spinning, my heart's done me in. I'm fighting down feelings. I told myself I'd never feel again. I was
Okay, not sure. About 3 marches. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, even now, I don't know. If I go back to like a lower seed KvK 1 like you are, I probably end up running all Cavs, man, because there's enough good Cavs commanders to make that happen, right? But given the way that the game is currently at, where there's some good archers, good infantry, I'd do 1-1-1. I'd definitely go for 1 Cav, the best Cav march you can make, the best infantry march you can make, and the best archer march. And that means you don't need to rush into go into like more marches straight away. You can get some value using those 3 best marches, right? Save your goal heads, save your materials, all that kind of stuff that you need for when you come to SOC. Whitebeard, sorry. So what's the plan now? So 2293 and their campmates look like they're about to just defend this flag. Potential rally incoming? Question mark? 73 is going somewhere else. Okay, so the building here, are we gonna see, surely we're gonna see 2293 move down to this section, right? They're still here right now. Have they not noticed that there's a building flag here? Surely they should latch on to the fact that there's a building flag, and they don't want to lose this bit of land with all these, you know, cities on it, because that is helping them right now. They should definitely try to build into here and take out this building flag. 2 flags, wow. They need to do something. Where is the 2293 people? Why are they still here? Why are they here still? What do you guys think? Shouldn't they come around here to stop this building flag? Surely this should be the play, right? To come here to try to prevent. Are they just in defensive mode? What the hell? 2 flags and nobody from 2293 and their campmates moving around this mountain to come and help. Maybe there's a rally pinned on this flag. But they've got a backup flag right there, so I don't know, man. Hey, Muffle, what's up, bro? Glad to see you back streaming. Muffle, I appreciate you, man. I'm not actually back streaming. Today is just one of my off day. So I just wanted to connect with the people that stayed loyal to the channel and just say hello, you know, sort of thing. I appreciate you, Muffle. I've been watching a lot of your content as well. And I mean, your content has been going from strength to strength. I loved your, you know, your KvK war stories and what happened during your KvK and all that kind of stuff. I've been checking you out, buddy. Good morning to you, Mafu, mate. Thank you for actually tapping into the stream. Means a lot, mate. So my streams are more ad hoc kind of streams, as and when kind of thing, because I don't have time to stream as much as I did last year. Towards the last like 6 months of 2025, I had plenty of time on my hands, but now I don't. But keep up the good work with your content, for sure, Mafu. I really love the way you're narrating on your videos, your short videos and your long informed live stream content. They're really good. Really enjoy watching your stuff, for sure. I don't need anyone to, you know, I don't need to let anybody know who you are, Mafu. You're one of the big guys now. Hey Max, welcome to the live stream, mate. Thanks. I'm glad to see some familiar names in the live stream here. Welcome, Max. Yeah, real life is busy, man, and especially how long KvKs are when you've got like big boss fights and stuff. It's just a lot of time, you know. And my hours is just crazy right now, so yeah, real life have to be the priority for me. New job, new everything, you know. I can see some of our friends here from Civ. I can see Sasuke on the field. I can see, who else? Yeah, I get it. You're still playing the game or taking a break? No, I'm still playing the game. I've never taken a break from the game. The break comes morely from the live streaming aspect, so I'm not streaming as much, but I'm actively playing my account. I've never stopped playing. I think if I stop playing Rise of Kingdoms, my account will fall back so much within that space of time. It's insane. So I try to keep up as much as I can during the off season, running forts as usual, and during KvK put in a lot of work as well. Remember when I started our KvK, I was literally at 6 billion KP, and we've now broken 7 bill. So we did a lot of, as you can see, my acclaim this KvK was quite nice. My previous one was higher. So we did a lot of KP this KvK to break past the 7 bill. Fortress Gaming, what's your opinion on piloting changes? A big win, 100% big win, man. You know, if you think about it, right? Even though it's not affecting a lot of kingdoms, it's mostly the Imperium kingdoms and the top seed, A seed KvK kingdoms, right? It's literally like becoming the norm where leadership is asking people to make sure that their account is online because that's the meta, right? And they're trying to play the meta, right? So with this change, people can go to sleep and not worried about their accounts. And kingdoms, I think, should also recruit more people to get more alliances in kingdoms. I've always been an advocate that one alliance kingdoms doesn't work. I remember days when I was playing in Kingdom 2. and there were so many different alliance there. People could go to sleep and a new alliance come in and take over whilst they sleep. Yeah, so I'm all for the change. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that one. It's a big W for me, in my opinion. Exactly, and that allows for more objective in the game as well. I want to see the days when Rise of Kingdoms go back to being more objective focus and not KP focus, right? So there was a time when, you know, people are literally rotating alliances and people can get rest and nobody needs to be stressed out about having to be online 24/7, yeah? And there's more objective in the game, more flags getting destroyed, people are not chasing KP, so any change to kind of like give people a better quality of life in the game, for me, is a big win. Well, that's worth a follow. I appreciate you, Fortress Gaming, man. I appreciate you, brother. But, you know, like I said earlier, I was talking to Mafu there and just saying, me personally, I used to stream a lot last year whilst I was in a different job, working from home kind of thing. I had more time. But now that I've changed jobs and everything, I don't have the time to live stream. So it's kind of like as and when I have a bit of time, I'll stream. But I appreciate you anyway. I appreciate you, brother. So I'm not sure if they've got enough here to do the work they need to for these building flags. They needed more players here, and they don't have the numbers compared to what 73 has, right? So likely that these flags will be finished, and that's going to be a big rip. I think they really want to get these flags down and potentially build into here as well, because these cities here is a big win if they can keep these farms on their territory and stopping 73 getting more big players into the front line here as well. So the rally is getting heavily swarmed there. 93 definitely needs more. Yeah, they need more players here. It's not going to be enough, the field presence that they've have. There goes the rally. So the garrison survived there. What's my thoughts on the new archers? So far, I think the new archers are misunderstood right now. There's so much with what they're actually doing, both the garrison and the field commanders. They're very misunderstood, and only testing is going to let everyone see how good these are. But my opinion, they're very good commanders. I love the things that the field commander is doing. He's just like, you know, for me, you remember when GG came into the game, people are like, oh, he's a single target commander, he's not going to be good. But look at what happened. GG is absolutely a beast for Cav players, right? So I think the two archers are going to be really, really good. I don't know how these guys afford to take swarms dead on flags. Every KvK cost me a lot. Yeah, you're right, man. You're absolutely right. Dude, if I swarm anything in KvK, man, I'd need years of training speed ups just to recover from all of that. I just don't gain enough speed ups and resources in order to swarm stuff. So I'm with you on that one, bro. I'm with you. I see War Daddy gem like 16 million taking six. Yeah, yeah. Dude, Chadsky is an absolute demon. He just loves killing off all his troops, man. That's insane. But there's a saying, right? Those who can will, and obviously Chadsky is in a position to do all of that good stuff for his kingdom, and people love seeing that kind of stuff, right? But for mere mortals like you and I, who don't have an endless supply of training speed ups and resources, it's just insane. So I think 93 and their campmates need to do as much as they can here to stop these building flags, but I don't know, man. I think these flags are they're quite important if they could get them destroyed, but I don't think they've got enough firepower to do so. So these flags, we can say that these are complete flags. Have you seen Kingdom 3842? I have not, Max. What's happening over in 3842? Is that the kingdom where Justin, is it Justin? Or Yoda 808 is? Enlighten me. What's up with 42? How much is that in real money? So Chadsky having 16 million T5 deads in KvK. How much is in real money? Let's just use the word a lot. It's a lot. Yeah. So I do know Yoda is. I don't think actually Yoda himself is playing the account. I heard through the grapevine that because 82 is going to go up against some big kingdoms in, I believe they're KvK 4, right? Yeah, K4. So because they're going to be going up against some big kingdoms and some big players with all those sleeper accounts and stuff, I think that's the reason why Yoda has woken up that account. I don't even believe he's going to be the one playing on the account, so it might be someone that is trusted to play the account. You have to fight them in KvK 4 out there. Well, you know, one player doesn't make a kingdom, right? It takes a community of people to make a kingdom. So even if there's one big account and you guys are, you know, got active people to fight in your kingdom against these guys, I'm sure you can do it. Don't think about it as a big player and you're fighting against big kingdoms. Just think about the fun that you're gonna have, the KP you're gonna gain, the friends that you're potentially gonna meet along the way. So yeah, that's how I'd look at it. So 93 and their campmates is focusing heavily on this side. Not sure why. I think they've given up on the idea of going for these building flags. There it is. Flag is down. Cities are coming in. So yeah, opportunity lost here. I think this guy is a rally. I think he's an archer. No, infantry rally maybe. So 2 flags going to be successfully built here for the red team. What's going on here? Okay, so 05 got a little bit more active here. They managed to get the burn in this flag. Is this a Cortex rally or something? So Cortex Prime. Oh yeah, so it was a Cortex rally. Shapur and Ash doing work. And the Swarmers, of course. So Cortex Rally is doing work here, but then there wasn't a lot of reinforcement going into this flag. The position of that flag as well is so difficult to even defend it. Definitely no reinforcement going in, right? So this flag is in a weird position where it's very hard to even try to defend this flag. And I don't think this flag is there for the purpose of defending. It's placed there purely just to connect, so they can actually go for this building, so for that flag over there. That's just the only purpose that this flag serves. So it's not a flag that they want to really defend, it's just a flag to connect. Whilst 73 is making their way into 2. So 73 is more active right now, it seems. They're a lot more active. Which other kingdom is this in this side here? So 22, that's 2293. $1507. How much do 93 and 05 need to burn to get to KL? A lot. So a quick overview here for those who are just joining the live stream. Last night I covered some of this KvK. I streamed for about an hour and almost 2 hours. And this fort here, 93 and their campmates was touching this fort, so they had flags up to here. They also had all this burnt, so this territory in red right now, that belongs to 93 and their campmates down to here as well. So they burnt all of this. So all of this section right now is being reclaimed by 73 since they've come online. All of this section, all of this, which is a big deal. They were also down to here as well, so they burnt down to this fort. Well, they burned this territory, but they weren't able to burn the fort at the time, so they had the flags up to here. So right now they still have plenty of burning to do in order to get to this level 6 pass. Lots of work they need to do. But the problem is, whatever they gained overnight, they're losing in the downtime, and that's the big issue with the piloting situation. You know, when you've got players who have work to go to, have a family to look after, all that kind of stuff, and then they go offline, and you're up against a kingdom who can afford to pay people to play their accounts 24/7s. You're always gonna have that disparity, right? So that's where 93 and their campmates are failing right now. They're losing everything that they've gained overnight during their downtime. But there was some good news, because they managed to get these fort walls here. So they managed to build all of these forts during their active time, just as a means of defense, right? To provide a little bit of security. But they're still losing so much ground. It's insane. So where's the majority of 73? So 73, there seems to be split right now into two groups. So 73 is split. They're making their way over, it looks like, to go up against 05. So it looks like all of their players are regrouping over to here. Are all these guys turning up for just refresh? No, I think these guys are regrouping over here for a potential push onto this flag. Let me get my kettle on and get some coffee on the go here. An early morning coffee. BRB chat. I won't be on voice for a second, but I'll be moving the screen around whilst I've made my coffee here. Once I get a coffee on the go, so bear with me. Right, back on voice here. Coffee made. And we're sipping away. We'll also watch an Eleanor in the garrison. Who's garrison here? Is this Cortex garrison with Eleanor? Surely that's not Cortex because there's I think this is Cortex Attila right now. So Cortex, it seems like they switched the garrison because that was weird having Eleanor. There's no field there though. They, you know, so they're gonna get wrecked a little bit in the exchanges here. Yo, Just, what's up, man? Hello, Just, my friend. Welcome, mate. Good to see another familiar name in the live stream chat. Welcome, buddy. I know it's been a long time, my friend, but you know, like I said, I don't know if you missed my early announcement there. I can't stream as much as I used to do last year. Change of job, change of everything. So this is just kind of your ad hoc kind of streams. So yeah, if you guys want to be a part of when I go live, consider subscribing then, because I won't be streaming as much, but just rare streams when I do have the odd day off from work or a weekend when I can find the time to jump in if I'm not too tired, sort of thing. But very good to see. Just they got the burn here, so I'm sure the garrison that we saw, the Attila and David, was Cortex's garrison. Swarmers. So this is, yeah, so this wasn't Cortex's garrison, but I'm sure that the Attila David was Cortex's. Yeah, just as I thought, Cortex swapped over in the garrison afterwards. And it did pretty good, actually. It really did well compared to what the Eleanor was doing, right? Eleanor did well as well, surprisingly. Well, against the Swarmers, yes. Even on the Deads here. So both of them was doing well. Eleanor era, really good. But yeah, shout out to you, Just, man. Good to see you. Like I said, good to see some familiar names in the live stream chat. I appreciate all of you guys being here, man. I'm gutted I'm not able to stream as much. It's something that I really love doing. I really like live streaming, even, you know, when I'm fighting and stuff. So I'm gutted I can't do it anymore, but at the same time, I have to focus on real life, you know. So that's where we're at right now. $22.93 sleeping. Yes, they are. Yay, they are sleeping right now, unfortunately. So they're losing all of the hard work that they've put in the past couple of hours. I want to say maybe about 10-12 hours. They did some good work to gain a lot of territory, and now they've lost it all again. Is that Gurav? Is that how you're Gurav, yeah? Is that how you pronounce your name there, Gurav? So unfortunately for 2293 and their campmates, yes, they are in their downtime and they're getting a little bit saucier. Flags are getting destroyed. All the territory that they won overnight is Completely lost again. This KvK looks done, says Max. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't share that same opinion, Max, but you know, you could be right. But I don't think it's over yet. There's still a lot of fighting to happen when in these zone 6s, right? Even though when zone 5 open and 2293 and their campmates just didn't actually do a lot of fighting to try to win the zone, I think they're just saving themselves, and I think it's going to be a game of attrition, you know. That's how I feel it's going to play out. They're just trying to wear them down as long as they possibly can. Resources, speed ups, all kind of good stuff, and then maybe when, you know, Kingsland is about to open, if they can still just try to hold on and defend as long as they can, and then make the push a couple of days prior to Kingsland, they'll be fine. But the key thing for them is not to lose more territory like they are right now. Almost even. Almost even here. Again, Cortex in the garrison. Yeah, almost even from both the rally and the garrison perspective here. Pretty nice. So with those big downtime, there's no way they get back to the pass. So even though 2293 is coming from the back end here on the left side, remember they've got their camp, well, their allies in 3505 here, and they're closest to the pass, so they could still potentially make it into here. But the downtime is such a big deal. Well, now that we're going away from piloting, maybe it's time for kingdoms to start recruiting more people and make more alliances. I don't know if you guys remember last year I mentioned that the developers need to create like a coalition system within Home Kingdom. So if somebody purchased something within one coalition or one alliance, whichever alliances is part of that coalition all benefits, right? And that would be a big deal to make Home Kingdoms and make recruiting and having more alliances more beneficial, and therefore even stem the bleeding of piloting. So last year I said that. I don't know if you guys remember when I said it. But yeah, I've always been a big advocate for having more alliances, and in the past when you have more alliances, because the spending was only focused to one alliance, everybody wanted to be in that top alliance. But if you have a coalition system where you can get 3 or 4 alliances within that to benefit from the spending, it doesn't matter where you are in which alliance, right? Because you're getting stuff, you're getting those Barb Fort loots, and you know, whatever you do during the off season, whatever spending happen, everybody benefits. So they said they were going to do something to bring that in, but nothing had happened since last year. And maybe we need to push them again to make that system work. And even when you're in Home Kingdom and you've got different alliances all in a pass to like a certain zone, you can't go around and do those barb keeps and camps, right? Because you have to wait to be accepted into the alliance, all that kind of crazy stuff. But with a coalition system, It doesn't matter who of the past. You can move around Home Kingdom and go do those camps and keeps, right? So it's something that right now, because they're looking to get rid of piloting, we need to open up that conversation with them again to create a coalition system within Home Kingdom, so the spending can go to multiple different alliances, and you've got multiple different alliances in KvK to do objectives when in the new era. That's just my opinion. I think, what do you guys think? Do you think that makes sense, what I've just explained? Oh, Eva said some gossip. Multiple alliance in KvK. Yeah, for sure. That would make a big change, and it would make so much of a great quality of life change as well. Just having more players within the kingdom, so you don't have to worry about going offline. You can have more done. You can get objective done. You've got people active, and there's fighting all the time, right? So whenever you log into a KvK, there's always good fighting. So that's why I feel multiple alliance need to be a thing again, in line with this new world of Rise of Kingdoms, where they're looking to ban piloting totally. I heard 1093 don't rotate those F2P into main alliance. I heard some people is leaving 1093. So yeah, at the moment, Evil, the way that the game is operating, it needs to change, because it's operating right now where one alliance benefits, and if you've got multiple alliance and there's only a small amount of people spending in the second and the third alliance, everybody wants to get into the main one, right? So they can get more stuff. But if they change that, where they create this coalition system just like we have now in KvK in Home Kingdom, players don't need to worry about what alliance they're in. They could be in the third and the fourth alliance, you know, and they're still benefiting from the off-season barb forts that we're grinding, and everybody can get resources and speed ups to contribute in KvKs, right? So at the moment, I'm not surprised people are leaving like these bigger kingdoms and try to find an alliance where there's the spending is concentrated in. But it's still going to be difficult to recruit so many players, and that's where, you know, Max, recruitment. If you think about it, yeah, there's KvK 1 all the way through to KvK 4, where people are entering into Season of Conquest, yeah. So yes, I think there's still a healthy amount of players across all the different KvK formats and all the different seasons who is gaining the experience of Season of Conquest fighting to fill those gaps. I really do feel like recruiting into kingdoms wouldn't be such a big issue, because of all of those different seasons, which is moving up towards Season of Conquest. What they need to do is to stop creating too much of these kingdoms. They create too many kingdoms in rapid succession. So stop creating so much new kingdoms, and only create like new kingdoms like once every blue moon. Because kingdoms die, right? And even the kingdom merger stuff, that's obviously a good thing. So what they need to really do is to start concentrating on kingdom merger as well. Hey Pura. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen you, Pura. I seen a message that you sent me on Discord, but dude, sometimes I'm just so like in a position where I don't even want to look at messages and stuff, because I can't be as influential in the game as I once was. But I'm not actually back, Pura. I'm just streaming as and when I have some time. Last year was kind of a different year when I've got plenty of time on my hands, but this time around I don't. So I'm doing kind of like haddock kind of streams, as and when streams. But very good to see some familiar names, like I said earlier. Pura, always good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Max says, I think another pre-SOC KvK like KvK 4 would be good for the gap between all accounts, and 1 year old account is crazy. Oh, that's fine. Good to see you. Yeah, Max, 100%. They, you know, whenever you make changes, whenever the developers make changes in the game, they need to look at all aspects of the game. And whether they're doing that is something I don't know, we don't know in general, right? Because when you change something, it disrupts the balance. And when balance is disrupted, they need to go back and look at all aspects of the game to make sure that it's balanced. And maybe even some of the stuff that we're talking about right now, they're not even thinking of, right? But I'd love to think that they're thinking of it, because we as players are mentioning all of these things to them. But yeah, kingdom mergers need to be more often. I feel in this new way that Rise of Kingdom is heading, they need a coalition system to allow kingdoms to grow a little bit bigger. And yeah, more KvKs into like that. Season 4 needs to be there for sure, like you said, you know, to bridge that gap between 1 year old accounts. So hopefully they're looking at all different angles and fix all the different problems to make the game last as long as it possibly can, right? Good to see you too. Good to see you too, Pura, man. 100%. I'm so happy to see some familiar names in the live stream chat, and obviously new names are welcome as well. I think we've got Gaurav just now. Never seen him before, or that person before. So welcome to everyone new who's watching my live stream, and welcome to all the old folks as well. Evil is saying, Pura, where have you been? Oh dear. But yeah, big a lot of work needs to be done from 2293 and their campmates, and also their allies in 05. They need to do a lot of work in the downtime to make up for what they've lost in the last couple of hours. Whilst on this side, it seems the folks here in green, they're doing really good. They've gained a lot of territory here, and they're pushing their way up to the shrine as well. Sorry, so the circle. So they've made a lot of ground overnight as well on this side, which is good for them. So this IIB, this one here, I think the who's building over here? Is this SIP? So SIP is coming from this side, and it looks like they're gonna, I don't know if they're gonna abandon this section here. Surely they can't. Whose flags are these ones? So this is 2293.
belief. And when I tried to pay him, all my dreams fell through my teeth. I saw love unzip from atoms, poured itself through time, wrapped its arms.
So I need to keep an eye on the time here. I've got an appointment today at 10:30 my time, and the time now is 20 to 10. So I think I'll be streaming for another 20 minutes, guys, because I've got a meeting at 10:30. After that meeting is done, I'll probably end up firing up the stream again, but I'll get some errands and stuff out the way. But I will be streaming for another 20 minutes here and go prepare for my meeting.
Syllables were light and the grammar was a C. Every word I formed collapsed back into sound, like trying to describe a circle while your body's spinning round. I laughed until I cried, then I cried until I split, and my tears became the alphabet of what I almost get. I told the sky my secret, I finally see the play.
BRB chat.
Congratulations, now you're just a man. And that's when it hit me, that flash yourself again. The watcher behind watching, trying to comprehend. The snake ate its own tail and the light began to fade. And the eye that had been infinite fell back into his cage. My chakras dimmed like motel signs, one by one by one. The thousand petal lotus closed and swallowed up the sun. I woke up on my carpet, face against the floor. Still high enough to swear I'd seen the truth, but not enough to know what for. Now I make my coffee, watch the sunlight on the wall. Still hear that cosmic laughter every time I fall. Maybe heaven's just a moment we can't quite keep. Maybe God is just a dream that dreams when we're asleep. And if I ever find the truth again, I'll try not to speak. 'Cause the more I know, the less I can believe. Thought I knew everything I needed to know until your love threw me into the throes. That I realized how much I've been missing now. All those years living without you around. It was such a moment of a reckoning. How come that it was a long time coming? At the very least I found you finally. It's a reckoning that I can live with. It was such a moment of pure bliss. Heaven's on earth, something I've been blessed with. I never knew what happiness felt like until the day I had you by my side. All sadness just dissipate and subside. My world turned into a beautiful sight. I knew what love made me feel like until I met you, the love of my life. Loving you for me always felt so right. I never knew till I caught your love vibe. Oh, I never knew how I would, oh my. If I knew I would have done it all right. There were many degrees of separation.
Also got to go, says Max. I'll join the stream later again. See you. No worries, Max. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Very, very glad to have you in the live stream, hanging out with me, Max, as always. Thank you. So yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the time. I've got another 15 minutes of streaming here, and you guys can ask any questions, and you know, hopefully I've got some good answers to throw back at you. But ask any questions and I'll try my best to provide you with some answers in this last 15 minutes of the live stream. But that's what the map looks like, for those who probably end up joining the live stream later. Quick overview here. SIP and their campmates made their way all the way to this fort yesterday, so they've lost now all the territory that is now here in red. They also were touching this fort, so they had territory built all the way here. down here as well. So all of this was SIP territory yesterday, and they've lost it. They even lost a bit of ground here because they build all the way to here. So all the section in red right now and blue belong to SIP and their campmates yesterday when we were streaming, and they've lost a lot of ground now during their downtime. Now the territory from 3505 remains the same. They just lost the flag that was here, which was in a bad place for them to defend anyway. And 73 has built this flag only as a connecting flag to burn this flag here. So not much has changed on the 3505 side, but a lot of changes happen on this teal colored version for 93 and their campmates. I have one question, Grown. When VIP 19? VIP 19 is not so much of a big advantage, right? I think me being VIP 18 now, I'm getting some decent value from VIP 18. But saying that, I'd love to get to VIP 19. I just don't have the VIPs to be able to push that, but I can see myself within the next like 6 months probably getting VIP 19. Obviously being in the kingdom that I'm in right now, there's a lot of spending that happens in the alliance, so it's not far off the cards. I'd say around about 6 months away. What happened to SIP? Didn't expect 73 to walk over them like this. Well, it's a game of two halves, right? It's a game of when 73 is in their downtime, SIP is in their uptime mostly. But remember, it's coming towards the weekend, right? Today's Friday, so the weekend might have a lot more activity from both sides here, and that will potentially change everything, right? But yeah, SIP. I knew SIP had a big downtime, and also their campmates as well. So that's the reality of where we at right now with one alliance and not enough people to cover different time zones. But yeah, they've lost a lot of ground, and they're still continuing to lose ground here as well. Flags are burning, some flags are healing. But it's kind of expected from my opinion. Granted, what we know about 2293. So a rally is moving towards this flag here. And we could potentially see this flag getting burned. That's getting repaired here. So this flag could potentially be under fire soon, because there's just more people here from 73 than it is for SIP. Saying that though, the rally is getting heavily swarmed down here. Well, that's crazy. The rally got absolutely sauced, man. I wasn't expecting that, to be fair. I would expect the field to look. There was only a small a handful of players here, and they managed to swarm down the rally, which is insane. Let's have a look at this this swarm here. So Gorgo Toku in the garrison went even, right? Even in terms of KP. Slightly more deads for the rally than it is for the garrison. But the swarmers, man. That rally died pretty fast. What was happening? It had no reinforcement, just one reinforcement into the rally, whilst it was getting swarmed down. Oh wow. So it looks like they're getting ready for a second attempt here because the field is still here. But it's kind of crazy how they never pushed the field prior to the rally hit the garrison, right? So they never pushed the field. It looks like that rally was just prematurely launched without them being ready, I suppose. Because the handful of players from 93 and their campmates here wasn't enough to justify that rally going down. So they might get a second crack at the whip here. So on this side, it looks like mostly they're not really doing objective. I think this is just your usual back and forth where people are chasing KPs. These are probably the pilots over here, right? All the pilots on this side doing the usual back and forth dance, getting KP. No objective, right? So I'll wait to see this last rally potentially on the flag here. Why this person teleported here? Why did they teleport there when this flag is going down? So they teleported onto a flag that is going to be burnt and is going to be disappearing, right? That's insane. Why would you teleport here? Because this flag is definitely going down. I suppose they got a lot of time to relocate to somewhere else, but maybe this is just the block. Could be just to block, you know, another flag potentially. But if you think about it, that flag is going to expand, right? Where is it? Where's the flag? No expansion on that one. No expansion on that one. Kind of weird to see a city teleporting here, though. Because it's a bunny, it like to hop. Oh yeah, bunnies like to hop for true. Alright, so this could be the last rally that we get to see here. Oh, this is just on the bar fort. Oh, GG. I thought this was a rally going towards the flag here. It's just a barb fort rally. Oh, this barb fort rally is getting swarm down here. Are they gonna get the burn on the fort just to get the teleport? Maybe. Maybe. GG Achilles trying to get this barb fort down. Oh, this is funny. Ooh, they're so close. They're so close, but oh, the rally is gonna get popped. Oh, unlucky fellas, unlucky. No teleport for you. Yoink. So we have potentially 4 minutes here before I end the live stream chat, because I've got a meeting at 10:30 and I need to start preparing for that as well. So we're waiting for the rally here. Here it comes. So this is probably going to be the last rally we get to see, last bit of action before I head off. But once my meeting is done, I've got a few errands to run. I'll definitely look to fire up another live stream and cover what's happening on this side of the KvK map here for you guys. Good luck with your meeting. Thanks, man. Hey, Pura, you're back. You're awake. Not Pura, Iru, sorry. You're back, mate. You guys are in your uptime right now, Iru, right? No sleep? That's a lie, Iru. Iru, you were sleeping. Yesterday, I checked on your... I was clicking on your city. And I could see that definitely you went to sleep, bro. You went to sleep. Even KP here, for both the garrison and the rally, only one reinforcement in, and 73 got the burn. So this is what I was saying earlier about the person who teleported here. This could only possibly be they teleport here as a trop city kind of thing to stop them building a flag here. But at the same time, I didn't see the reason for teleporting there, but there we go. The flag is now gone. And 73 has got the burn on that one. Yeah, you're not been up for 27 hours, bro. You're lying to us, Iru. I saw your city yesterday and it was over here, right? Where were you just yesterday? You were right here. And I was clicking on your city to see if you're dropping power, but you weren't dropping any power, Iru. There you are. So you're in the same position. But when I was watching, you weren't fighting, broski. Lies, I tell you. Fight for 18 hours or something. Still the same place. Yeah, I know you're in the same place because I keep clicking on your city since I've been streaming. And it didn't seem like you were fighting because your power remained the same. I think you were just over 100 mil power. So you have done a little bit of fighting. Okay, and with that chat, we're literally at 10 o'clock my time here in the UK. So I've got to head off for a meeting, and cheers for the kind words there, Evil. Hope the meeting goes well. Yes, I hope it goes well myself. But once the meeting is done and I run some errands and stuff, I'll be streaming again later on today. So yeah, be on the lookout for another live stream from me, which is one of my rare live stream these days in 2026. And with that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next live stream. Thank you all for tuning in. See you in a bit, guys.